Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Friday night of Let's Talk Benchrest with the Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. Man, I've been looking forward to talking to you guys tonight. We got some interesting topics. We're going to show off a little bit of uh, toys, and got some pictures sent over to me. And we're going to talk a little bit about vintage rifles and modern rifles, maybe something custom that you would like to build in the future. And I encourage you guys in the side chat to engage in this. I'd like to hear, uh, what vintage rifles you may have, and what modern rifle might be your favorite rifle, and also what kind of build would what would be your dream build? And it don't have to be rimfire either. This could be centerfire or rimfire. Does not matter to me. Um, but before we get started, I want to introduce the panel. And we got a full house tonight, and we got a new face in the crowd, so we'll give him a warm welcome. But up first, we have that Rimfire Dave.
Hold it. Hi,
Come on,
everybody.
buddy.
Good to be here.
What kind of week have you had, Dave?
Well, it's been very warm trying to get the grass mowed and get caught up from a trip to Kentucky. And then I went to New York and I was up there 4 days. So I'm trying to catch up around the house here, and I'm about there, and I'm about ready to start making videos. I've learned how to do everything, but I'm not quite there yet. But I will be.
Yeah, Dave come home from Kentucky and turned around, went right to New York, started cleaning up and planting food plots for his hunting ground. So he's been busy.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, up next we got. Let's see. We'll bring out Hasbro. Hasbro's having some camera issues, but I think he's still there. Hasbro, how was your week, buddy?
Hey guys. Good. I had Monday and Tuesday off, which was nice. I tried to kill myself Wednesday working on a mower, completely rebuilt a deck, put it all back together, new spindles, and within 10 minutes it smoked a belt. It's like, son of a gun, I got to do it all over again. Other than that, been a good week.
Yeah, we've had to put new spindles in both the mowers at the club in the last year or two. That's a job.
I took the
So
one off, and it has the great big quarter-inch bearings. There are
yeah,
probably 5 of them missing. It was about to get catastrophic.
it was growling at you, wasn't
Yeah, it
it?
was.
All right, up next we got Justin Lowe from down here in Kentucky.
Howdy, guys. Glad to be with you tonight.
What kind of week have you
That's
had?
Been busy, been hot, been working way too much.
Gotta have that toy money.
Yep.
All right. Well, up next we got
I deleted
George.
it.
We got George from Southern Rifle.
Well, man,
George, what kind of week have you had, buddy?
been all right. I've shot a
Yeah,
lot. I didn't make a lot of videos, though. I'm
you got
selfish
that.
that way.
You got that new center fire lined out and shooting plug in one hole, or what?
It is. It's freaking bug hole, buddy.
That's
Good
good.
enough I don't have to fool with it. It's just sitting by the door waiting on another coyote.
There you go. All right. Well, up next we got everybody's favorite hillbilly at American Hillbilly Up.
Hey, howdy, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good out there.
Yep. And this week,
There he is.
Minnesota Mike was feeling tired. He's had a few hot days and muggy days, and he just wasn't feeling it tonight. So he's opted to set this one out tonight. He'll be back next week. But we do have a new face to the crowd, and up next, I want to bring up Brock from Leather Action 22. You see him in the side chat often, but now he's in the panel.
How's everybody doing? It's good to be here.
Yeah. So I guess Brock, we'll start off by asking you, tell us a little bit about yourself and how'd you get into this rabbit hole of Benchrest shooting?
Well, boy, is it a rabbit hole. Uh, well, there's a church nearby that was hosting like a 22 shoot, and they had different classes, and one of them was a Benchrest class. And so I took my factory 1022 and went, got smoked, and was hooked from there. And I don't know, about 8 or 9 rifles later, I'm where I'm at now. So
Yeah, we'll get into sharing your rifles here a little bit later. You got some nice ones, but now you've went from a little friendly church competition to a full blown ARA.
yep, yeah, I will shoot. I don't know, I'll probably shoot 60 registered ARA cards this year, or something like that.
Yep, that's awesome. So, what about vintage rifles? You got any vintage rifles?
Well, I've got a Anschutz 54 match,
That'll do it.
1973 model, and that thing shoots good. We shoot that at a local club where you got to shoot off a 2-piece, and you can shoot any kind of scope or anything you want, but you got to shoot a 2-piece, and it can't be a custom build. So, got one of those, and then I've got a Winchester 52D.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now you're talking.
I ain't got it quite shooting good as Justin's is on that video, but it doesn't do too bad.
Clean it, clean it, clean it.
Yep. Pretty much. Got to find it the hard way.
Yeah, man. Oh, look, Jay Delta sent a super chat in for $4.99. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Woohoo!
And got
Another fella can flat shoot out there too.
oh yeah. If you haven't seen Jay Delta N22NC's channel, you need to go over and check him out because he can flat lay down some bug hole groups. And he's got some Gucci guns, and sometimes he shoots some Gucci ammo. But well, let's get started talking about some vintage rifles. We'll kind of go around the room. You guys talk about your favorites, and if I got a picture of one in here, we might throw it up. I took some pictures of some of my stuff, and I might have a few vintage rifles to show you. But I guess Brock has already shared with us. He's got a 52D and an Anschutz 54. But I'll go to Dave because Dave did send me some video or some pictures. So Dave, let me find your pictures and you can tell us a little bit about what each one of them is, if I can find. All right, let's start with this one. What are we looking at here?
Watch TV. Just give him a second. That's
Which
a
rifle?
414 Armor.
How old is that one, Dave?
Made in 1914.
Oh wow. Is that a fallen block?
It is.
Fallen block?
No,
Excellent.
it's like a falling block. You know, it rolls down and then you got to cock it. I shoot it. It's got iron sights on it. It's got a Lyman number 7. And I put a Litchard scope on it made in the early 50s.
That's a good looking gun. Good looking gun.
Yeah, it's a 414 Armor is the name. That's a Stevens.
Okay.
Stevens.
Is it a Walnut Hill?
No, that's coming up.
Okay.
I don't know what order these are in, Dave, but I'll go ahead and plug up the next one here.
That same rifle.
That's a Walnut Hill.
No.
Okay.
That's the Walnut Hill there.
And that's also made by Stevens.
Stevens. Yep.
And what year is that, Dave?
Well, by the serial number, it should have been in the 17 to 22. but it's hard to tell because a lot of the records were lost in the fire. So
Right.
it's everybody guesses on it. Yeah, it could have been made as late as the 30s. So it's probably about 90 to 100 years old.
That's a good looking gun too.
Yeah, it is.
All
And the
right.
last
So
one, the last one's a four. You gonna put the last one up?
is that it?
No, not yet.
That's a bolt action there.
There, that's a 416.
Yeah, Stevens.
Yeah,
Yep.
somebody
See,
somebody checkered it.
you put all these Stevenses up, and Mike picked the wrong night to miss.
Had been drooling.
Mike's he's seen them all.
Yeah. So, Justin, what's your favorite vintage rifle?
I like my 52s. I got a pre-A with a Eric Johnson barrel, and it's a 34 model rifle, and it was rebarreled by Eric Johnson in 43. So it's pretty old, and I got a 20 power Unerdal on it. I'm not sure who did it, but somebody put a thumb hole stock on it. It was an old prone rifle. I picked it up from off the internet, but it's a pretty sweet rifle. And I got a 52C that I shoot a lot, iron sight in optic. And
Everybody
well,
on
no,
here, I think everybody on here knows about that 62C.
yeah, that's no secret. And then I got a Martini Henry International Mark IV. Got a lot of videos with that on there. And then I have a 416 Stevens X Mark barrel. I got a H&R Mark M12 with a heart barrel on it. I guess that'd be considered vintage. It's probably around the 80s, I guess, or early 80s.
So
I think that's about it.
Helping Man's in a side chat. He says he has a Remington 541T that shoots pretty well. There's
Yeah.
I've looked at those too. They're good looking rifles.
They're nice.
I've been tempted to get one. So real quick, kind of off topic,
Them guns,
uh,
they're your buddies.
Brock also does a little bit of leather work, and if you go over and check out his channel, you can see some more of it. It's Leather Action 22, and here's one of his pieces. What are we looking at here, Rock?
Well, that is just a sunshade wrap for a scope. It's supposed to match a stock. Stock looks like it's on fire, and so it's painted and dyed. Just prettied up to make it look cool.
So
Nice.
so that leather wrap goes on this.
Yep, sunshade.
Yep. So that is Brock's 2500. So
Looks
yeah.
really good.
All right, George, what's yours? I know you got a Martini as well, but you got some other vintage stuff, don't
I
you?
think just now it's too late, I guess. I've got the 54 and the Martini, and is the Kimber vintage? I don't know. At
Right on the edge.
852G.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right on the edge again. Yeah. Tim's about the only 3 vintage guns I got. Unless you want to start with some Colt Huntsman and Colt Woodsman. Got those.
That was your vintage.
Yep. I don't ever get those outside. Hardly clean up about it.
So Hillbilly, you got something vintage?
I got some vintage stuff, but like nothing Benchrest, you know, just lever actions and you know stuff like that. But yeah, nothing Benchrest 22 anyhow.
So Hasbro, what do you got vintage, buddy?
Well, the
BB gun.
closest,
BB
yeah, the
gun.
closest modern rifle. Yeah, we can't count all the BB guns. I've got a lot of those vintage. Would be actually this Stevens 15A. It doesn't quite count as Benchrest, but this is pre-58, and it literally had 0 rounds fired when I got it. It was still sealed up with factory oils, and I took it all apart. But it's just a fun gun. It's only cool because of Carlos Hathcock, right? And that was sort of his first rifle, America's #1 sniper. And so that's why I got it. It's cool, and I happened to find it. But as far as Benchrest, I have older stuff that's black powder, and that's sort of what I get into really antique. So I've got a black powder Benchrest chunk gun, they called it, and then an 1880s muzzleloader, black powder muzzleloader. But that's about it for me. I don't have yet a Winchester 52 because Chad and Justin and Dave have them all. So I'm still trying to get them. But I'm working on it. Dave's trying to help me too. I'm working on it. So.
All right, so we're gonna go through some of my pictures here, and you guys can see if you can name that rifle.
Is that a Bruno?
Nope.
Got a Barska scope.
That is nope. That's not Barska.
Is that the
Kind of
BSA?
looks like it.
That is a BSA Sentry with a BSA scope.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that one, the barrel has been cut down and recrowned, but it's still a good shooter. Let's see. These thumbnails are so small, I'm not sure I'm clicking on the right pictures. What about that one?
It's a 52.
Nope.
Oh, 75.
Yep. 70 Winchester 75.
Yep,
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
How about that one?
Is that the B 52?
That's a 52.
That's a Calfee.
Is that the Calfee?
That's the Calfee 52.
That's got beautiful wood on it too, man.
Is it a C, Chad?
The Calfee is a C, yep.
Yes.
Okay, what about that one?
That's an A 52.
52A. And let's see, what about that one?
That's the Bruno.
That's the Burno Mod 4.
Yep.
And then, let's see. How about this one?
Yes, MASH.
Is MASH CM2? That ain't fair, Justin. You know all my guns. Wait, I'm looking for another picture. No, that ain't it. Where's it? Where's it at? Where's it at?
I like that
Yeah,
scope
BSA
on there.
something.
You should get rid of that.
What? I'm not seeing my one picture of my other BSA. Maybe I didn't get it uploaded. Anyways, I got another BSA that's like this gun, but it's the longer barrel, factory barrel, and I refinished the stock, so it's a darker walnut looking, and it's more of a satin finish. Like it's not gloss. It's a
Hand rub oil.
yeah, right. So, but that's pretty much my vintage rifles, and all of them shoot pretty good. Um, what about um, modern rifles? So um, we'll go back around the room. Brock, what would be? You don't have to have one. It could be one that you want. So could be like a CZMTR or a Bagar B14 or uh,
Uh, I think top of my list would be a 2500X, and I've got one of those.
so after you cut hold of them nice guns, you don't want one of them modern guns.
I've got a Bagora B14. It's my positional rifle, PRS and NRL. Then I just got a Lone Star built, uh, and then I'm working on another 2500. So
You've got the bug. You've got it bad.
oh yeah, can't seem to find a little joke either.
You're almost as bad as that guy over there beside you. I think he builds about one a week.
Yeah, I ain't doing that bad yet.
All right, Dave. What would be your modern rifle of choice? I know you. I know you just went and bought a Savage Mark II FV.
Yeah, and that's got me. That's taken up all my time. I'm trying to get it to shoot better, and it's given me a challenge. So you
You're
pick your
learning any new.
Savage to shoot. So it's okay, but it's not as good as Chad's. So I got to keep working on it.
Got to make it better
Yep.
than Chad's, huh?
Right.
So
It has promise.
living in Southwest Virginia says he has a J. Stevens Ballard rifle made in the 1870s and is rebarreled by Adolf Otto. I'm gonna say Niedner.
Needner, yeah.
In
A Ballard.
yeah. I don't know the pronunciations here. Michigan, sometime in 1920 and 1940. That's the oldest rifle he has. And garage guy's like, you need to make a video with that, and I'd love to see it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I like that old stuff.
Yeah, and then we'll go.
Yeah, that dude made some.
Are they nighters?
Boomstick had a message for
He
you, I
made some
think.
killer stuff.
Boomstick says he has a vintage Daria TM22 standard, almost 2 years old, and Chad is so jealous of it. No, no, I remember that video you done on that little rifle. So, yeah, no, I'm okay, Boom. I like your I like your new name though.
He's probably getting jealous of your new Springfield. That's what Boone's problem is.
Yep. Well, he's if he quit trying to sell them guns on YouTube, he wouldn't get kicked off all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had changed his channel again because he got accused of trying to sell guns. And I said they don't know you very well because you don't sell them. You got a whole you've got every 22 known to man.
I think he has to keep adding on to his house just to store them things. And
Yeah.
I like Hasbro. Well, Hasbro said maybe next name, he changed his name to Lightning Rod. He gets so many strikes.
That would be a good one for you, Boom. Keep that in mind. Mike Moore says, I got several vintage rifles. He says, I got several vintage rifles, but for a vintage competition rifle, I have a 1967 Schultz and a Larson M61 22. I'm not familiar with what that is.
Model 61 sounds like a Winchester, but I never. A Schultz and Larson's been around a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Garage Guy says, he says, Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies boomstick has every 22 ever made. I believe that.
Also, every scope under $100.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. Let me revise my statement. When I'm looking for Winchester 52, it's 3 suit characters, Boom and Nibs. That's where they all are.
Yeah. Nibs is hiding some too.
Oh man, is he?
Yeah.
Tommy boy.
Tommy Boy's got a genius idea there, Boom. You need a rope. You need a rainbow.
Yeah.
You need a
flag.
rainbow avatar, and you need that name right there.
Training.
There's a rustic Rimfire 22 jumping in there. All right. So where do we leave off at, Dave? So Justin.
On
What's
modern
your-
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm itching to build a unlimited class gun. I think I'm gonna go with a Trident action and a benchmark barrel, and got a bunch of questions for Dave whenever I get started there. So probably McMillan stock and going all out on this one.
But without going
Whoa.
into a custom build though, what, like, I know you got an MTR.
Oh yeah. Have an MTR, have a Cooper TRP3, I believe it's at 57. Been shooting that a lot lately. I don't have many modern rifles. Most of my stuff's vintage.
George, you got any modern rifles? Like factory
Nope.
class? No.
I've got. I'm going to get a new CZ though. I just haven't done it yet. I'll probably get an MTR, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They shoot good.
They do. Right out of the box.
So
Yeah, that's probably what I'll end up with. I guess.
Hillbilly.
Yes, sir.
I know you got a Mark II FV, but if you could,
Yeah.
I guess if you could have anyone you wanted on the market today, what would it be?
Well, not going custom. I mean, I'd love to have a custom, Super Dave build or something like that. But, yeah, I don't know. Bagara, I don't know, Voodoo. There's several of them out there that would be pretty nice, I guess. But better than what I have. I'm sure, no doubt about that. So, CZ, yeah, there's a lot of nice ones out there.
You got a Mark II FB that'll shoot if you ever buy the right ammo.
If I can ever find that ammo,
That's true. That's true.
and it ain't in 3 states around here. I know that.
So Hasbro, would it be your CZ?
I don't have any. I don't have one. I got several. Number one of all of them, overall, it's going to have to be the CZ. But I'm telling you, you saw the results on those latest kid builds. Like a 1022 is crazy good.
Yeah, you can't underestimate those 1022s. I mean, you get the right build put together and the right ammo, they will print targets.
I wasn't even single feeding it, just fill up the mag and go. And man, but no, that CZ with the Lilja barrel and all the other stuff I did to it, yeah, it's something else.
All right, so let's see if I can squint and see these thumbnails, and let's see, what's this one here? There's my Bagara BMRX. It's an Arkin scope. It's a pretty good shooter. Rustic Rimfire's done a video where he worked on one of these for a friend trying to get it to shoot. He bore scoped it, and come to find out, at the lands, uh, there's a jagged edge on each one of the lands, like it's like a sliver of metal sticking off of the side of each of the lands. And I saw that on his video, and he's like, "You'll get a chance, check yours out and see if yours looks the same." And I did that today, and me and him's been talking, and mine's exactly the same. It's where it comes out of the chamber and hits the lands. There is a jag of metal off of the one side of each land, and
A burr.
it's got a burr on it. Yeah, and he said that if you send it back to Bagar, that they'll replace it. That they know it's an issue. My gun's been shooting pretty good, but I'd hate to think that I'm missing out on some accuracy because of a bad barrel. And uh, Josh at Pursuit of Accuracy, he had the same issue. They replaced his barrel. And Don at Rimfire SS, he had the same issue, and they replaced his barrel.
You think they
And then-
just did it right the first time?
Yeah, they've definitely let a flaw get out, and they went ahead and pushed them to the market and probably shouldn't have. So that's something I might send that back to Bagar and see if they'll put me another barrel on it that don't have the burrs in it, because it's definitely there.
Just get you a Dremel on a long rod. You can clear out.
Yeah, yeah, that's one little project that I don't want to tackle myself. So let's see what else I got here for modern rifles. There's my MTR,
I'll stop and give you a kiss, unless you're asleep.
and don't be kissing me, Dave.
That's
So-
what I'm starting saying now, man. Don't go there.
Yeah, that's the PG channel, Dave. PG.
Funny.
And then here's everybody's favorite right here,
Yep.
2020.
MTR.
the Springfield 2020. So, real quick, all these videos are coming out, and the gun is definitely shooting. You'll see that in the videos coming up. But I've had several people comment and say, "Why don't you bed the action?" And I try to explain this the best way I can. Justin, you might be able to help me. The way this gun is made, it's like none other that I've ever seen. The floor plate and the action bolts together, and they make solid metal to metal contact between each other. So when you run your action screws up through there, there's posts on the floor plate, and it
Kind of
all
like
bonds.
pillars.
It all bonds together. It's got its own pillars in it, and then in that stock, there's a big void in there. So like, there's really nowhere to put bedding material. So it would be difficult to bed that rifle, I think. And I've had several people tell me that I should bed it, and I'm like, I wish I knew how, because it don't look like an option. Dave, you've had yours apart. Do you see a way to bed that stock?
Yeah, and, I really haven't studied it, but I noticed that you haven't tried a tuner yet.
We're
No,
trying to keep
I-
it
You know,
factory class, I guess. You know.
I put a tuner on it, and I know you got a mid-barrel tuner. You just got one. You should put that on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, after you see how it's shooting in these videos to come, you might change your mind on that.
I watch your videos every day.
We're trying to keep it factory class, I suppose. I
Well,
mean, you go throw the
I'm-
tuner on it.
I'm not even
Purpose.
interested in. I'm not even interested in shooting in a competition. I mean,
Right.
I just wanted it to shoot. Uh, I would
Well,
prefer I would prefer it not to have to rely on a tuner to do so.
well, I'm not talking about a sophisticated tuner. I'm talking about, Mike's tuner. Put some masking tape on it or duct tape or, you know, try something. Hang a
Yeah,
coffee cup off the barrel. Something
yeah. Well,
simple.
Take you take a roll of pennies and you put up there on the end of the barrel and some black tape, and
Yep, there you
tape
go.
that roll of pennies to the barrel. It'll work, buddy.
Dave, you should have left me one of those nuts.
I can send you one. I had more made. I'll check it on my gun and I'll mail you one.
All right, so we better call out this side chat. We got a lot of people over here interacting tonight, and
All right, what are we putting down there? Vintage? How about
if it's
old?
yeah, let's just put old.
Well, we could just say Dave. That's the same thing.
Dave is the same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Billy, you want to do the honors?
You betcha. I'll shout everybody's name. Be more than happy to. So it looks like Hasbro got in first. He says, "Old guys rule." Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. Got Rimfire Super Dave out there. And in here. Got Helping Man. There's Ronald Easton. Buddy. Living in Southwest Virginia. Got Rimfire 22. A Rustic Rimfire 22 out there. Got Darwin Harris. Roger Guy 879. And here's a fella that really, really likes YouTube. He's just throwing him all kinds of kisses.
He said, "Say my name."
Anyway, we also got J Delta 22 NC out there. Good to see you, buddy. Also got Southern Rifle out there and in the panel. Yeah, help him, man.
Prehistoric.
We just had Chris Lang jump in. Hey, buddy. Good to see everybody. Oh, we still got them coming. We got Dale Pogue out there.
So,
Oh, we got somebody else to jump on here and comment. Kyle Oldendorf. I hope I pronounced that right.
yeah, he was messaging me about leather lapping my Springfield 2020, but looks like maybe now I need to do that to my Bagara and see if I can't get rid of those burrs.
Yeah. Dale?
Dave says, "You so old or you sold?"
And I think we're caught up on most of the new people, or most of the people that's just jumped in and everybody out there, I believe.
Oh yeah, Kyle says he was catching up. He was just to the point where we were talking about the burr in the barrel.
Okay.
So, yep. Well, I definitely found out that my Bagara has the burrs in the barrel today, Kyle. But now the 2020 does not. Chris Lang, he help man says he dropped in from the middle of nowhere.
Sure did.
I bet it's hot in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, man. Make you guy thirsty, too.
All right, so let's go back around the room. I got a few more pictures to show here. And this is more geared around custom guns. So, um, if you have a custom gun, you can tell us about it, or if you have a custom gun you want to build, you can tell us about it. Um, we're going to start off with one of Brock's, and this
I'm
is
kind
one.
of I'm kind of burr there. Stick.
Brock, tell us a little bit about this rifle.
Well, that's a 2500X action. It's got a Schilling 4R ratchet barrel on it. That's a Harrell's tuner. It's called a Pappas blue tube on the end of that tuner. It's in a straight line heavy McMillan stock. And then I've got a Athlon Aries 15 to 60 scope on it. And it's got a dual trigger in it.
So you're shooting factory class with that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Factory open sights.
What's the
And a
cube?
PQP rest.
Yeah, it's a PQP joystick rest. The cube you're talking about on the back of the scope,
Yeah.
that's a GoPro.
Okay. So you get your GoPro filming through the scope?
Yep. Yeah, I actually bought that setup off of Josh at Pursuit of Accuracy. He got the new one, and I started talking to him and ended up getting that off of him. So it records what I'm seeing without being in my way.
So what's the who makes that? Because I mean,
it's a company called SideShot.
okay, so SideShot makes an attachment that'll work with the GoPro.
Yeah, so they have you can either buy the whole setup, which the whole setup's pretty expensive, or you can just buy the mount, and then you just like when you go to get the mount, you just have a deal in there saying which GoPro you have or what you want to run, and then that GoPro goes in there, and you can like angle it however you want it. It's got a deal like a scope ring that it slides into.
Mm-hmm.
So you can stick it on either side. So since I'm left-handed, I stick it on that left side where it's out of my way.
Yeah. I told you you're sitting on the wrong side of the gun.
Hey. I'll be knocking us lefties now.
I am a lefty, but I shoot right-handed.
Don't be knocking the people that are true lefties then.
All right. So what about this one? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that is my Anschutz 54 match. It's a factory barrel, factory trigger. It's in the factory stock right there. It's just got a flat piece of walnut slid down in that rail that they've got in the bottom of them.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it flat and lets that bag kind of grab a hold of it better to where you're not having to deal with it rolling on you. And then it's got a Harrell's tuner and a blue tube also. And then it's got a 40 power Athlon scope on it.
Yeah, those Harrell's tuners are pretty popular.
I really like using them.
So, Dave, tell us about old Red.
About a what?
Old Red.
Voodoo.
Your Voodoo.
Oh, it's just a voodoo action with a 3-groove benchmark barrel and a Flavio trigger, McMillan stock, and a Howler tuner. That's about it.
And he's got blackball. He's got told if he comes back with that rifle, he's not allowed to shoot.
Only at 3 ranges.
He said three
Just 3
ranges.
places.
Yeah, he said
We
3
need to give him
places.
a good scope for it though. They only
Yeah.
Oh, it has a March scope on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me that one time too, Dave. I come back to that rifle and not to come back because I wasn't hitting the target. I was hitting everybody else's on accident.
Oh gosh.
Not
Oh,
that
you know, I know somebody else that had that trouble.
So this is my newest and it was built by Mr. Rimfire Dave. And this is a turbo action with a Benchmark 2 groove barrel, and it now has a Night Force BR scope on top of it, and it has a Harold's tuner on it as well. But I didn't have a picture of it with the scope on there. That's a picture Dave shared with me. But I call that one the blonde, and boy, is she pretty.
Yeah, it is.
What kind of stock is that?
Dave, what stock is that?
Dave cut
It's a
it out of a piece of
Cocan.
firewood.
Say that again.
His name is. You can buy him. I'll have to look it up.
Like the stocks that Joe Chacon builds or puts those semi-auto Benchrest ones that he builds. They're out of Texas.
Yeah, it's a Benchrest stock.
Helping Man says more blonde, less 2020.
You know, you just have to. You could get them inletted, unleaded, and and then you just have to.
Great.
I put a finish on it. It's shiny when you get it, but I put a different shine on them.
Well, guys, I always wanted to. Well, I ain't gonna say always, but Justin and I went to a big ARBA shoot. What, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And I saw some rifles that were nicer than anything I'd ever seen, and some dollar figures was thrown around, and I was like, wow, I'll probably never own one of those. But thanks to Dave over here, I do now. And it don't stop there. Like, I knew after I met Dave that I wanted a rifle built by Dave, but now I want to get all my own pieces and someday put something else together, because it just don't stop at one. Everybody on there is shaking their head. I think they all agree with me. So
Rabbit hole's deep.
yeah, and I don't even know where I'm going next. I gotta spend some more time with the blonde.
Well, what do you think of the left port right bolt on that turbo?
I love it. So,
Chad.
Boomstick, where have you been, buddy? I was showing off pictures and you was, look, there it is.
Yeah, you talk about getting pieces and building your own. You already gave them all to Dave.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll get more. So, somebody else that everybody on here is probably familiar with is going to get all those pieces eventually, I think. I think Dave's going to put that together for the big guy over there at Day at the Range. So,
Yep.
Justin, so you already said you want to build one with the Trident action.
Yep. Probably go Trident action and a Benchmark 3 groove barrel. And probably a Flavio trigger. Macmillan stock. Hopefully build
That'll
one.
be top shelf.
I'm going to build one top shelf. End all be all. Might have to build 3 to do what I'm trying to do.
Outstanding.
Well, I mean, I think the blonde's top shelf, but I just might want a brunette.
Yeah.
Or a redhead. Huh.
That's right. Yeah.
You
I
don't
got a
want
red
to
rifle.
All right, George. What about? And remember, this don't have to be rimfire. This can be any custom build. You got one you want to tell us about, or do you have a dream gun that you've dreamed up that you want to build someday? Either way, you can tell us about one you already got, or tell us about one you want to build.
I've got my Panda's really about it, but I'm going to build another another center fire next year. It'll be on a bat. I'm trying to find a good bat M to put it on. Other than that, I ain't got nothing. I was going to build another 22, and then for the past 3 weeks, I've been trying to find a brick of Center X. I can't, so I'm not even going to build another 22. I'll shoot what I got.
Yeah, Lapua's kind of went on the wayside again. I don't know. It's hard to find. And we lost, RWS.
It is. When you find
RWS is.
When you find something that shoots worth of shit, if you don't buy a freaking case of it, you're screwed.
Yeah, I think even Dave has said that he's gonna try to switch over to Ely and find some Ely that works out for him and switch to Ely because Ely's more available.
Yeah.
I've got a good buddy that texted me this evening some good lot numbers of some EPS and some match black box. So I'm going to start looking for that.
All right, Hillbilly. What have you imagined up that you would like to build?
Oh, I mean, like most of these, I just like to have a good old custom build wooden stock, Benchrest gun. But also, I would like to build a nice 8.6 blackout, and I think that's a really cool round, and it'd be nice to have one of those, that's just really good and accurate. And
You build that on a high point action, are you?
yeah, high point, maybe a little Kel-Tec in there.
So, all right, Hasbro.
Well, I'm in a little different. If I could get Dave's Big Red, I'd switch over totally to Benchrest, but he's probably not going to deal with me on that one. But actually, my next up is I'm just debating whether I do another CZ, but this time with a Mueller Works in a ACC chassis, elite chassis, or whether I work with Kenny over there in his new action. I've been talking to him for quite a while about that, and try his total build out. So a lot of opinions on both sides there, but that'll probably be my next thing, because shooting NRL 22 and more PRS kind of stuff, but having a gun that will hang with the Benchrest guns too, to me, that's a good challenge. And I kind of like that idea. And of course, a Winchester 52, if I can ever pry one out of your guys' hands, but
they're out there, buddy. You just gotta get on the. You just gotta get out there and look for them.
Yeah, Dave found me one. I got to work out some stuff to see if I can get that one in time. So,
Yeah.
and it's in Indiana too. So,
Yeah.
They're on the
fi-
interwebs. You just got to look for them.
join the 52 club.
yeah, I'd like to, but I'm like really picky. It's like when I rebuilt my Springfield 1903, it had to be perfect. It had to look exactly completely original, but be perfect mechanically and the barrel, everything else. And that's sort of the way I want the 52. So it's like I want one in really good shape.
So I'm gonna share my experiences with these older vintage rifles, and Dave, I think, and Justin will probably agree with me. So You watch a lot of these YouTube channels out here, and they're trying to encourage you to file your rifle in, file your rifle in. Um, when you get into those older vintage 22s, there's not but one way to shoot those, and that's clean. If you clean those guns to where nothing comes out on that patch, and you sit down and shoot that mug, it will shoot. And all you gotta do is keep it clean. And it's easy to define clean over dirty. You know, I would much rather have to run a clean gun than to wonder if I got my gun dirty enough to shoot. You know, I don't want a gun that has to be fouled up to shoot. I want that gun where I can come home, clean it, put it in a case. Next time I take it to the range, I can put it on the bench and it's going to do the same thing it done the last time. And that's what you see with those vintage rifles. If you'll clean the crap out of them and keep them clean, they'll shoot. Am I right, Dave?
Oh, absolutely. I'm all about clean guns.
Yep. And if you haven't watched a good cleaning video, go check out Rimfire Dave. He's got one.
He'd maybe go out and spend $40 for yet another cleaner, and I probably have 20 of them on my shelf. Thanks, Dave.
Sorry.
But it works. It works.
I've had a lot of comments in the last week about guys cleaning their gun, and they're saying, "You're right, my gun wasn't clean."
Yep.
So, yep.
Whenever you think it's clean, spend another 15 minutes on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I sat here this morning and cleaned 2 rifles. I kid you not, I bet you I went through over 100 patches before they came out clean. And that was using, Vortex Rimfire blend, a good brush, and I just kept getting stuff out of the barrel. But yeah, I'd much rather know that my gun likes to be clean, because if you don't clean it, then it's your fault. It's on you. So Mike Moore says, "Is there a Facebook page for the channel to share pics?" I just have a personal Facebook page. I don't have I need to build a Facebook page that's around Kentucky Rimfire.
Good idea.
Yep. So, living in Southwest Virginia, Steve, he says he's watched Dave's videos a couple of days ago, and it's a lot of great information. Yeah, all of his videos are very informative, and they're not very long. I mean, they won't put you to sleep. So
that's a good thing.
So
thanks, George.
Chris Lang says Lab Fever isn't in the chat. He's at the hospital with his son. Prayers needed. Yeah, absolutely. Don't know what's going on there, but we'll sure shout out some prayers for him.
Amen.
Jay Delta says he has a brick of Cinerex on hold waiting on him. I picked up a brick today at a local FFL, and it's like gold when you find it. You better not leave it lay there, because it won't be there when you get back.
Y'all see and you're laying around, you let me know, because I'm looking.
Where's it at, Hasbro?
On my audio avatar.
Oh, okay. This is Brendan, Hasbro's nephew, that was at our meet and greet. He started his own YouTube channel, and the avatar you're seeing on Hasbro's avatar right there right now is the avatar that he created for Brendan. Y'all go check Brendan out. The General Ripper. What's his whole channel name, Hasbro?
I think it's at General Whipper. I can check it out real quick.
Yeah. Post his
Posted again, 'cause
channel.
I've tried to find it 2 or 3 times, and I can't get it to come up. So I'm doing
It's like
something
General
wrong.
Ripper 64 or something like that.
There's a number at
Yeah.
the end.
I thought it had a number at the end of it.
Yeah, here it is.
Hasbro says there's plenty of Monarch out there
Oh, yeah.
on the cheap too.
And a Gia Hillbilly's ammo of choice.
Yeah.
He tried to corrupt your barrels and your guns. That's what I think was happening.
Fiochi.
Oh, it's Fiochi. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good one, Hillbilly.
I've had some Fiochi that shot really well. That winter
I haven't
exact.
tried it.
I've had some 12 gauge field that shot pretty good.
Actually, some of the best groups I ever shot in my life was with Fiochi Winter Extreme.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. They quit making it though.
So, real quick, No Pro, he made me a target. This is one version of it. I don't have the other version, but it's kind of similar. No Pro made me a target, and this is just a practice target. So, and if anybody wants a copy of this target, they can email me. But I'll go on a solo view here. So what he done was took the
Oh, sorry, Chad. I was bringing you up.
what he done was took a USBR target and he shrunk it down. Normally a USBR target, the target here is 2 inches, right at 2 inches, and these are shrunk down to like 1.25 inches. And he just put small version practice target, and he put my logo on there, and he saw where I do a lot of group shooting, testing rifles and stuff like that. So he made me up this target and told me to use it however I'd like. And I appreciate him making it for me. But if anybody wants a copy of that target, I do have the PDF of it. You just send me an email, and I will gladly send you the. I'll gladly send you the target. And I think my email may be still over here in the banner somewhere. Yeah, right.
You just go right ahead and send that to me.
Do what?
You go ahead and send that to me.
It's a nice little target.
Yeah, that's a good practice target.
Get used to shooting that, then the other target, it'll be a big target.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna print them off when
Yeah.
you send them out, Chad?
No, I'm not furnishing the ink, fellas. I'm not furnishing the ink.
I'm the only person that gets that perk.
Yeah.
I shot another one of No Pro's targets today. Bless his heart, he's like that damn math teacher that you hated in high school. He just tries to trip you up some way or another.
Yeah.
It ought to be out. I think it ought to be out right now. I think I just uploaded it before we come on here, so it might be on. But
So Ronald
it'd be
Eastman's
nice to
got
shoot a target you don't have to keep track of. So
Ronald Eastman's got a comment up there, says the new lots of Cinerex is not very good. He's been shooting SK, and he thinks he's going to go to Ely and when he runs out of SK, and the crappy Cinerex. So
I found some shoots pretty good.
that's the way it goes.
You saw that, Chad.
your Cinerex? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I shot in that.
yeah. You shot the match.
457.
Yeah, it done pretty good.
It's always on a cycle. I mean, it'll be LaPuille for a year or two, then it'll be Ely for a year or two. It's on cycles like that.
Right.
When their machines wear out, by that time Ely's got a new machine, and then they go back and forth. Just the way it is.
Justin, he'll be
Yep.
shit out of luck because he likes that. He likes that Center X. He shoots a lot. He shoots a lot of Center X.
Yeah. And most of my rifle Center X shoots better than Midas Plus.
I found that in my Mark II, and yet Steve
It
Hyde,
did.
his is the opposite. You know. I'm happy shooting cheaper ammo. I'm good.
Yeah.
And
That
I ain't
pistol OS. That
tried
pistol
the
OSP.
I ain't going there. That $40
Yeah.
box. I
Pistol OSP.
ain't tried it.
It shoots pretty good, but everybody found out about it, and now it's hard to get.
Yeah. It shoots
Yeah,
really
I
well.
try to find it. What is the one? What's the one above Midas Plus?
Exact.
Exact. I would
Yep.
pay that money if it really shot better just to shoot against Chad again. But
$40.
other than that, I would never pay for it.
There's 8 boxes of it in a store about a mile from my house. $35 a box.
Wow.
Beans.
Think they give me a box to try it first?
I doubt it very seriously. Yeah. I had a box of it at one point, and I shot it in comparison to Midas Plus, and I really couldn't see the difference. Be honest with you.
I'd be pissed off.
You might now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Person flying
If you
around
have-
for money back.
If you have Dave sitting behind you calling the wind, you might see a difference now.
J Delta J Delta says Center X is shooting good for him, even the new lots, and he's shooting those Gucci guns, Gucci ammo for Gucci guns. Rustic Rimfire's been shooting a lot of Ely Contact. I've
think
seen him.
That's good.
Coconuts.
Yeah,
It's one of the
What's your
best budget
ammo
ammos out.
Brock?
I shoot Ely. I mean, just because when I got into it, you couldn't get Lapua hardly. But I've been shooting Ely team out of that 2500X here lately, and it's been shooting really good. But I mean, I mainly shoot team and match just for the price point. And I've messed with some 10X, but for the jump in price, I hadn't really noticed a whole lot of difference.
I just saw Boom's comment said Hillbilly says he's gonna get him some match ammo, auto match.
Yeah.
Chris Lang says, "That's right. I'm glad Chad turned me on to OSP. Then J Delta turned me on to Center X." I said, "Love you guys." Well, I don't know if you should love us or not. We just cost you more money.
Take him deeper down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
We lost Hasbro. I bet he'll be back.
Hasbro bailed out. So
No way. He did.
he got dropped.
What time is it?
He's
Well,
having-
it's getting late.
11,
He's having-
11.
Trouble
He's having technical difficulty. He's back already. See?
Yeah.
What'd you get mad? Did you get mad and leave? Oh, he already left again.
Yeah, you know, you keep bringing up this 2-match thing, and I got to hang up.
Yeah.
I see him, then I don't. I see him, and I don't.
That's because I turned him on. Hillbilly turned him off.
Yeah.
Hillbilly. That hillbilly.
Helping
I
I
man
turned it back
says
on again.
Helping man says he has some Ely 10X that does not shoot well, but Lapua OSP is on target. It's all about head spacing in your rifle. True. Very true. So 3-inch groups at 25 yards. Yeah, I mean some people's
That's
standards
1
are-
inch for every 25 yards.
Yeah.
That's better you were getting with that Jimenez pistol, buddy. For sure.
Darwin Harris says Ely team's hard to beat. He shoots it in his custom CZ.
I've always had
My-
really good luck.
Darwin is shooting. Darwin
Minnesota-
shoots a lot of team that is really good.
Yep, Minnesota Mike he shot a lot of team before I introduced him to SK Pistol Match Special. He shot team all the time.
Yeah.
He corrupted him now.
Yep. Well, I guess we can go around the room. Everybody can tell us what they got coming up. We might not get a full. Go ahead, George. George, you have something?
I was going to say that Darwin got a hold of some ammo that auto Benchrest Ely, and I don't know what lot of it he got, but he got some that's doing pretty damn
What
good.
about the new long range Ultra Gen 2? Has anybody tried it?
I haven't.
No, that Gen 1 sucked.
I got burned
Well,
on the first one. I haven't got any other yet.
I'm not allowed to say much, but there's a YouTube video coming out, and it might be worth looking at.
How about the Ely Bullseye pistol? Anybody tried that in a rifle?
Have not.
It's new.
What
Yeah,
about
I haven't.
It's available too.
yeah? What about Ely 10X pistol? You got your regular 10. You got your regular 10X, and then you got a 10X pistol. I just wondered if it shot good. It's probably a lower velocity, I'm sure.
Go ahead and try it, so we'll know.
Yeah. Check back with us next Friday.
You want me
Shoot
to be
a
the
box in
guinea?
every gun you have.
You want me to be a guinea pig? Well, I'll tell you what, you order it, and I'll give you my address. You just have it sent over here, and I'll shoot it.
Not on that.
I bet you will. I'm not going to hold my breath and wait on it. J Delta says, try Ely Contact. Rustic Rimfire says he didn't like the Bullseye pistol. He got a few boxes of it.
That Ely Contact, whatever, for the price point, which it's went up a little bit since it first came out. But when it first came out, I think it was, I don't know, it's went up a little bit, but it shot really good. We shot it we had just a strictly Ely Contact night, and one of the guys shot a 249 on a IR 50-50 target with it, with a factory and shoots.
Wow.
Dave, can you build me a rifle and headspace it to
It was about the
CCI
same
standard, please?
Just tighten your other one up.
Yeah.
Boatshims.com.
Boatshims.com. Chris Lane says, I'm thinking about a 50-yard 10-shot challenge with the SKS. How does everybody feel about that?
Who owns an SKS?
Chris Lane.
There's one in the back of my
I see he
safe.
does. Oh, Justin has
But
one.
I've had a truckload of them.
It's buried deep though.
I'll tell you a
Yeah.
story on the SKS. I went to Kentucky Imports. Y'all might be familiar with it. I went to Kentucky Imports back in early 90s, late 80s. I guess it's late 80s. And they had them, big cases of them laying out there. I think they were 10 or 20 in a case. And they were selling them all for $80 a pop, you know. So I just bought them. I just picked a couple out of the case and bought them. There was one laying there that just beat to damn death. Just oil soaked. It looked like crap. I said, what do you take for that? And you could tell they just had took the paper off of it, you know. I said, what do you take for that? And he said, I'll take $75 for it. I said, yeah, I'll just take it too. Well, I got home, cleaned them all up, get the cosmoline and all that shit off of them. And I shot okay, for what they are. And I got to that old one that was just oil soaked. It just beat to death, son. I mean, it was beat all to pieces. And I'm pretty sure it was carried in combat. Well, I took a big strip of clip and jammed some 10 rounds in there. Son throwed her up. And it, I like this one.
Yep.
Yeah, when I bought mine,
I would like to say I kept that, but that would be against.
No, you didn't keep. Boating accident.
yeah,
Uh,
when I got my
Yeah.
SKSs, I bought 3 of them. There was a store, gun store, and he had those big old soap barrels, you know, and they just had SKSs sticking in them. And anyway, $75 a piece, whichever one you wanted. And
Yep.
all right, so we're throwing too many price tags out there. Let's move on to Darwin Harris says, has anyone tried Ely Biathlon Club?
I've tested a little bit of it, but
Get us some.
I'm impressed. But that's just one lot. I mean, I got a little bit of it. And
Man, I mean, people send me ammo. I'll try any of it.
sure.
Yeah. So, all right, well, let's go around the
I
room.
don't think I'll buy
Hasbro,
anything that says club on it from Ely anymore.
yeah. Hasbro, what you got coming up, buddy?
Well, working on a new bolt action precision Bear Creek Arsenal rifle. Hillbilly kind of talked me into it. His videos he's been doing, so I got to give it a whirl in 5.56. I've got some Creedmoor development to work on. I just put a new scope on the gun we were shooting, Chad. And then I actually have some Ely Ultra 2 coming. And when that comes in, I'm going to do a comparison. I still have the old stuff. So we're going to see how it really does, because it really stank it up before. We'll find out.
I hope they really got their recipe right this time. I'd like
Yeah,
to
me
see
too.
like to see
I'm not
some
doing an
good-
Elijah and buying a bunch of bricks. I bought 3 different lots of velocities I know that shoot well on the rifle I shoot. And we're going to find out.
Look, Elijah brought a whole brick of that Ultra to our meet and greet and put it on the counter and said, "Here, boys, I brought this to shoot up. Y'all shoot it. I want to get rid of it. I want to be done with it." He ended up taking the whole brick back home.
Nobody shot it.
Nobody touched it.
Nobody shot
Nobody
it.
shot it. No.
I think we just got so busy. Otherwise, I would have sent it down at that 200-yard gong. So
I shot a few rounds of it out of something. He asked me to. I can't remember what I shot it out of. I might have even shot it out of the turbo, and it was all over the place.
yeah, I still got 3 boxes of it, and it was amazingly bad. So we'll see.
Yeah. So, Justin, what you got coming up, buddy?
Got a 50-yard rimfire match tomorrow, and I think there's a gun show in locally tomorrow. I want to try to get to before the match, and that's about it as far as shooting this weekend. Want to take a minute and congratulate Chad for hitting 1,000 subs on
Yeah.
the YouTube channel. That's a
Lever
major
action.
milestone.
Do this.
Woohoo.
Yeah, man.
I seen bubbles pop up a while ago. I thought you had one of those.
Bubble machines.
No,
No,
is
when
it?
certain hand gestures he makes,
Yeah.
it's popping up.
he's got an
But-
iPad or something.
Do
Yeah.
a thumbs up.
just on my
Do
cell
a
phone.
Do a thumbs
Oh, it's
up,
on your
Rob.
cell phone? Okay.
Just
yeah.
hold it up there.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, yeah. iPhone. Mine's not doing that.
Yeah.
Get automatic thumbs up.
There you go.
So yeah, we did hit 1,000, and Hillbilly's like, "Well, you really need to get like 1,016 or so to have a little cushion." And
I know what he means.
well, we're past that.
Awesome.
We're let's see here, 1,035.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, so we're doing good.
Chad's first commercial.
Yeah, and I well, I've been watching the YouTube bank account, and believe it or not, in the last 4 days, it's went up pretty
$2.
No, I've made about $19 this week.
There you
Well,
go.
Jay helped
Yeah, super chat helps too.
I keep talking to Hillbilly
Oh,
about that, but because I have so many reloading videos that are literally step by step by step. If I monetize, they're going to take me down so fast. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Well, they don't take you down. They just go back through your old videos and they flag which ones will be monetized, which ones won't. I mean, there's videos on my channel that are not monetized. They chose not to.
Well, they've gone back and retroactively gone after some of my videos. 10 years later.
Wow.
So, and they took them down. They didn't just demonetize. They took them down.
Boomstick's telling one. He says first commercial I ever saw on Chad's channel was Vagisil. That's the new Shooter's Lube, Boom. So yeah, thank you, Justin. I did bust 1,000, and that's been a goal of mine. And I got family reunion stuff going on this weekend, so I did not make it to the trap range to fulfill my promise of shooting around a trap with. Well, look, Hillbilly just sent me a super chat for $5. Thank you, buddy. He says buy your box of Lapua. Well, you might want to send a little more.
You can't buy
But,
Lapua with just 5 bullets.
Yeah, so hopefully next Friday we will shoot around a trap with some 3-inch magnums. That was my commitment. If I hit 1,000 by Friday last week, that I would shoot a full round of trap using 3-inch magnums, and I put that out on Monday, and I think I hit 1,000 Monday afternoon. So, and
I bet Hillbilly's
wait,
involved in that.
real quick,
Nothing to do with it.
Justin, do you know the details of your buddy's vlog?
Scattered shots. He's got
Okay, so Justin has a friend that does
it's a
blogs.
gun easy gun blog.
He does gun blogs, and he shouted out my channel on his gun blog page. And Justin, you can tell it again. What's the name of the gun blog page?
Scattered Shots is the name of the page.
Scattered Shots. And I just wanted to shout him out because he put us out there on his page, and so did Cyclops Joe. He put out a post, and then Hillbilly put out a post. There were several people that threw out some posts to help me get over that 1,000 sub mark, and here I'm talking about shooting 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. I appreciate everybody that supported me along the way, and it's went fast. Like, I've not even been doing this a year yet, and I've made it to 1,000. So I appreciate that. So, anyways, moving on. Who we lose? We lost Justin. Yeah. So, well, he done said his piece anyway. George, what you got coming up, buddy?
Got some matches. 26th, I've got a night match. I think I'm gonna shoot IBS targets, and then August the 2nd, we got that UBR match, first annual rimfire match for UBR. Other than that, I'm just gonna shoot a little around here at the house. Try to do some good practicing with some with some good ammo and on good targets, kind of like what you had going there. Send me that. I'll use that for a practice target.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Make some videos of that maybe.
So Justin, oh, he's still there. He's struggling. He's on a struggle bus.
He's turning circles.
So we've got Justin, we got Hasbro. Y'all
Can
keep
you guys hear
shifting y'all shifting the pictures around. I'm losing who's went and who ain't.
Yeah, buddy.
Dave, what you got coming up, buddy?
I'm going to finish my build on my Lone Star. I got the stock done. This week I'm going to bed it, and then it'll be ready to start breaking it down. And I'm going to work on the what do you call them again? Wavages? Not wavage.
The
Travage?
Scavenge.
No. Scavenge. Savage. I'm going to work on the Savage Mark II this week. I bought one. They're on sale for $250, and I thought, how can you buy a gun for $250 that shoots? It had a bolt with it. It had a stock. I was impressed, and it looks like they painted it with, I think, some kind of rejected black paint. It's a rough finish. You can't oil it. It looks like you just leave it alone, I guess. But the inside, I don't know if I should say how bad it looks. Let's just say it doesn't look good. But I'm going to not give up on it. I watched this guy from Kentucky says, don't give up on them. Try something else. So I'm going to try something else, like hacksawing the barrel off.
Did you shoot it yet, Dave?
I did, and it'll shoot 2 shots in one hole, and then about a quarter inch to the right or left, it'll shoot 2 more, and then it throws one in another zip code, and it does that every time. So I thought maybe the screws were loose. Well, they seem tight enough. So I'm taking duct tape with me this time, and I'm going to take some, that putty that plumbers use. I'm going to take some of that along and stuff that under the barrel. I saw a guy on the YouTube channel. He stuffed some under his chassis, under his action. So I'm going to try that, and then I'm going to try hanging a roll of nickels off the barrel with some duct tape. I got a lot of ideas this week. Those YouTubers, they got a lot of stuff to try this week, so that's what I'm going to do.
Take one of the screws out and use duct tape. That's Mike's solution.
Yes, that's definitely trying that.
So you said
I'm going to try the plumber's putty first. I'm going to shove that down in there and see if that works.
I Dave. Joking aside, did you check your scope base screws before you put a scope on it?
I did.
Yeah, because mine
There was
loose.
one screw in. Yeah, there was only one screw in the one base, and the other one had 2, and it was loose. But I tightened them up and put another screw in it. But it is that barrel is rough. I mean, rough. And when they paint them, they dip them. They have to dip them because the outside of the barrel looks just like the inside before I start cleaning.
Well, the problem is, Dave, if you throw a Zeiss on top of that gun, it'll shoot amazing. I'm sure that'll fix everything.
Well, I put a Walmart special on it. I bought at Walmart, that center point scope they sell for $79, and it shot. I think it shot as good as my Springfield, about an inch. And then I brought it home and I put a Citron on it, and I went back out. Oh boy, it got bad. So, but the conditions were not perfect, So it might have been the heat too.
Yeah.
I don't know. But don't give up. Chad says don't give up. So I'm not.
So when you said it shot 2 good group, or two shells in one group, and then the second two was off to the side.
Yeah.
Well, you just got to learn how to rotate that barrel some on your second shots. Get them back.
Well, what do I
back.
do about the fifth shot? I couldn't even find it.
You got to turn your gun upside down, maybe. I don't know.
He was telling me about how he clocks the barrel, for pull bore. So next time I'm going to hold mine at about 30 degrees and shoot the first shot and then straighten it back up and shoot the next one.
There you go.
Well, yeah, but what do you expect for $253 out the door?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
You know?
Right, so talking prices again. We're not selling guns here, YouTube.
No, that's right.
Oh,
All right, so yeah, Chris he's questioning the plumber's putty. He's so, there's a video out there where somebody bedded a chassis recently, and it looked pretty rough. It looked like they stuck plumber's putty in, and so Dave and Minnesota Mike's been having fun with that, and that's kind of what Mike's channel, his most recent video was about, if you've not seen that. So, yeah, just be careful with the information you're giving out there on YouTube, people. I mean, make sure if you're giving information that it's good information. Don't get out here and give people information that's going to cost them an expensive rifle, because not everybody has the money to go out and rebuy it or rebarrel it. So don't share information that could cause somebody to mess up their stuff, for sure. Anyways, Dave, you send that FV over to Elijah, and he's got some hot glue and some valve lapping compound, and he's got a method
Recrowning tool.
He's got a recrowning tool, so he'll fix you right up. And
Okay.
Boomstick says that you could use Play-Doh for bedding, if you want to bed it with Play-Doh.
You
Got
go
it.
over and watch Cyclops. He'll do you a crowning job.
Yeah.
Screw and the screw gun.
All right, so Brock, what you got coming up, buddy? I know you said you got a match tomorrow.
Yeah,
You need to see it in the chamber.
good. Then I've got a 5-card ARA match tomorrow at 1, and then I'm that 54 hand shoots that I've got. I just got a stock vetted for that. I got to finish that up. And then trying to tune on this dang Lone Star that I've got. That's about all I got going.
I'm sure that George is going to be in touch with you down there. And I have still got a few 2020 videos coming out for the next few days, and pushing that through, getting that out of the way, and then we're going to move on to something else. And got a CZ455 that Justin is going to make me some pillar blocks for, and I'm going to bed that stock and see if we can't improve that rifle a little bit. But I also got a Tika T1X in layaway, so we might eventually get that out and see what we can do with one of those. And I was supposed to have a match tomorrow, same match that Justin's got going on, but unfortunately I have a family reunion to go to, so I won't be shooting a match. So Justin, you'll have to get up with me sometime tomorrow and get the stuff you need to have the match. So
No problem.
yep. So yeah, that's it for this week. Good show, everybody. I appreciate everybody interacting here on the panel, and I appreciate everybody interacting in the side chat. saw the viewers number got all the way up into the 30s. I think it was as high as 38 tonight. So that was awesome. And I appreciate everybody from getting on. And again, I appreciate everybody that sent the super chats. Greatly appreciated. Uh, we'll be back here next week. Next week, we have a special guest. So y'all can go over and check out The Hide. Steve is he has the channel called The Hide, and he has about 25,000 subscribers. He's been doing this for about 12 years, I think. He's got a great channel, great guy. Seems like he's got a great personality. Only fault I got against him is he hangs out with Hasbro. So,
Hey, what? Give me some love here.
but Steve's gonna come on next week and be our guest. So you guys go over and check out his channel and be prepared to ask him some questions next week. So we'll have him on here as a guest speaker next week.
Yeah, Steve's good people.
That's all I got for this week. So if nobody else on the panel's got anything else, say good night, everybody.
Not all.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, guys.